those boxes. Good answer. I like the initiative, except they're my boxes, and I don't know if you understand their importance. Those boxes are full of binders. Those binders are full of folders. Those folders full of papers. Those papers are filled with words. Words that, when put together, unlock secrets. And here you are, flaunting the new library of Alexandria for the government to know. Government secrets. Secrets the government doesn't even know they know. But when he's here, they're gonna know that I know. If they know what I know, then they also know that I know what they know. You know? Gotta be on the ball, or they're gonna knock you off. Let's take a step back for a second. My name is Dottie. Or Dot. Or dash, dot, dot. Or dash. Wait. Dash. If you hear anyone calling me Dorothy, press Y. That's my legal name. And the only people who know that are the government. And now you. But I'm not worried about you. You're not the government. Oh, I've watched you for days, and you've never once unhinged your jaw to moisten your eyeballs. You believe in the Enclave. Don't you see? They're a distraction. You find them, and then you go deep into the real secret government. We're getting distracted. Look. I'm gonna set up shop here, literally in this case, but as payment, I'll make sure you learn a thing or two. I'm going to unpack and get ready. So, let me know when you're ready to unpack the truth. Just stay away from the water in the meantime. Dispinut! That's just the name of my shop. Dispinut. Or Dottie's stock of significantly benign, non-confidential, and unrestricted documents. I was gonna call it Dottie's collection of universal truths that set you free from the shackles of lies. But decouts Saul is awkward to say. My shop sells a variety of classified documents, items to reduce the amount of government eyes watching, and stuff that may be important later. Shh! I was trying to be silent when I said that. Can't let those ominous ocular obscura learn too much. Oh. I thought you had a base level of understanding. Okay. Let me try to get you up to speed. The fish are here to spy on us. You ever think about why they're spying on us with fish? Fish live in water. People need water. Think about it. Every time you drink water, a fish takes a picture. That picture goes straight to Mr. Bradburton to let them know that's one less Nuka-Cola sale. Because that's how they're funding the research to turn their drinks into high explosives. If war breaks out, pop one open and suddenly you can zap your thirst and the entire city block. Look, if you don't know these basic facts, I may have my work cut out for me. Tell you what, let me know when you're mentally and physically ready, and I'll give you some more of these hard truths. They'll fundamentally change you and give you a better understanding of the world. Just don't go spreading the information around. I'll try to illuminate you however I can. What's there to know? Secret underground society? Yeah, right. Why do you think they have a logo? Not to communicate between members, but to distract. People looking for the shadow government find the Enclave and stop looking. But then they'll never know who's really pulling their strings. Obviously, they're just the government's plan for the next wave of soldiers. Strong, dumb, and easily manipulated. That's what the government wants. Thankfully, they seem resilient to government control. I'd hate to see them organized under one leader. The only trustworthy American company. They promised vaults, and we got them. What more could you say about reinforced holes in the ground? Everyone knows Mothman was on the president's payroll. Think about it. Mothman shows up. An entire bridge disappears, but no one cares because they're busy looking for the man with the wings. Why'd he do it, you ask? That bridge was made of steel, and that would have gotten in the way of the upcoming fish neural network. Anyone still worshipping him must have been indoctrinated by government agents at a young age. A failed communication network. Those crystals can transmit thoughts, but they also infect everyone. Congratulations, Mr. Government. You can communicate over long distances as long as you want to say, not us. Wait. Maybe that's what they wanted. A system to identify people not under their control. I should write this down. It's a town full of robots. Robots pulling off one heck of a performance. Oh, you see those robots and think, wow, they're high-tech. But you would be wrong. Robots aren't that big. What you see are actually vehicles being piloted by smaller robots. That way you underestimate how small and sneaky robots actually are. They hide in the grass, and that's why I always stop when I'm exploring. I did not, though I'm not surprised. Gold is very valuable. After all, it's the main component in their mind-reading devices. It must be worth its weight in bottle caps. I prefer ignored truths, but sure. I feel like you fundamentally misunderstand our position, if you're asking that. You're right. You need to know more to make sure I don't get swapped out by a near-perfect replica. Just know that names, locations, and events may be modified to protect certain parties. Redacted. West Virginia. Don't look at me like that. No one knows where I grew up. Not even me. It was just the bunker under the house. Considering how it was when I left, it's probably now under the water. Darn conniving fish. I was lucky that my parents were the smartest people I knew. Coincidentally, they were the only people I knew. There was a big event when I was young, and my parents took me to a safe space where they taught me about the real world. They started speaking in coded phrases and grunts before I left. But I guess they had to become more secretive since water started trickling in. Maybe I can find them again one day, and they can teach me the solution to their cipher. I'm very fortunate that this information comes to me naturally. I've met some unfortunate souls that needed repeated percussive maintenance before they accepted the truth. Simple. Cut the strings that bind us to their whim. Let's see what they do with their crossbrace when the puppets have left the stage. A what? Oh, come on. Don't be coy. You know what happened. You get to a certain age, and then puberty happens. Hair stops growing, your baby nose falls out so the adult one can grow in. Still waiting on that last one. Don't worry, it's completely natural. And it happens to everyone at some point. Some later than others. In fact, it happened to my parents around the same time as me. Weird coincidence, huh? Oh, well, I think... Oh no. I had heard reports about love being in the air. I didn't know it was weaponized already. Whew, boy. Let's not take some deep breaths and maybe this psychological warfare will pass. I'm going over here to pretend this didn't happen. Let me know when that is out of your system. I hate that insinuation. But, a good point. Fine. Ask your questions. Just know that names, locations, and events may be modified to protect certain parties. Oh, really? How do you know anything? A teacher told you? You find out for yourself? Well, guess what? You and me? We're exactly the same. The only difference between us is I never took anything at face value. It also helps that my teachers weren't selected by the government. You don't want to accept the truth? Fine. I won't tell you. But when you realize there's more to the world than you understand, I'll be right here, ready to explain it. Is that so? Let me see if I have any simple facts I can teach you about. Oh, here's one. Those Mirelurks you see running around? Paid actors. You see, it's propagated carcinization. The government is keen to get people to evolve, and crabs are the logical next step. So, they have them walking around to inspire people to just evolve. There's no other explanation. Whoa there! I already told you one of the secrets of the universe. Let that information sink in before you overload your brain. Government secrets, ancient knowledge, and other stuff.
open when exploring. Ever see toilet paper backwards? That means it.